How does a promising university student, a track athlete with a future, a plan, and people who love her, simply vanish within minutes of crashing her car on a quiet New Hampshire road? No scream, no footprints, just silence. Today, Clue Theory explores one of the most haunting disappearances of the 21st century. A mystery that's baffled investigators, obsessed internet sleuths, and torn a family apart. This is the story of Maura Murray, the girl who walked into the dark. It was a Monday night in February, cold, quiet, and unremarkable, until a car veered off Route 112 in rural New Hampshire and landed in a snowbank. The driver, a young woman, was offered help by a passerby. She declined. Moments later, she vanished. No footprints in the snow, no signs of struggle, no cell signal. Her name was Maura Murray, and 20 years later, no one knows where she went or why she ran. Maura Murray seemed to be the kind of person who had it all figured out. A talented track star, a West Point cadet turned nursing student. Bright, disciplined, quiet, but beneath the surface, cracks had started to show. In the weeks before her disappearance, Maura's life was spiraling. She crashed her father's car late at night after drinking. She was caught using a stolen credit card, and according to campus security logs, she had an emotional breakdown while working a desk job, crying uncontrollably for reasons she never explained. Just days later, she told her professors there had been a death in the family. There hadn't. On February 9th, Maura withdrew $280 from an ATM. She then purchased alcohol from a nearby liquor store, Bailey's, vodka, and boxed wine. By mid-afternoon, she was on the road, leaving her dorm, her friends, and her future behind. Sometime after 7 p.m., Maura's black Saturn skidded off a sharp curve on Route 112 in Haverhill, New Hampshire, just miles from the White Mountains. A passing bus driver, Butch Atwood, pulled over and spoke to her. He later told police she appeared cold, but uninjured. When he offered to call for help, she insisted it wasn't necessary. Butch drove home and called 911 anyway. It took just 7 minutes for police to arrive, and in that narrow sliver of time, Maura Murray was gone. When police arrived, Maura's car was locked, the windshield was cracked, the airbags had deployed. Her belongings were still inside, her textbooks, her clothes, her printed MapQuest directions. The alcohol? Some containers were missing. A Coke bottle smelled of liquor, but there were no footprints in the snow, no signs of a struggle, and no blood. The scent dogs followed her trail, only to lose it abruptly 100 feet down the road, as if she had been picked up by another vehicle. Initially, law enforcement treated it as a walkaway. That decision may have cost them critical early hours. Maura's family, especially her father, Fred Murray, believed something was terribly wrong. He spent the past 2 decades searching for her, and for answers. Years passed, leads dried up, and Maura became more of a myth than a missing person. Maura's disappearance has inspired countless theories, some rational, others speculative. The most accepted? She was picked up by a passing motorist and abducted. Others believe she staged her disappearance, escaping to Canada or starting a new life under a new identity. There's a theory she wandered into the woods and froze, and some even suggest she may have taken her own life, overwhelmed by stress and shame. Then there's the internet sleuth angle. Years of Reddit threads, blogs, and podcasts. Some helpful, others harmful. But none of them have answered the fundamental question: where is Maura Murray? Some burning questions about this case remain unanswered. Why did Maura lie about a family emergency? Why did she choose that specific remote road without telling anyone? What happened during those missing 7 minutes between when she was last seen and when police arrived? And why, in the age of surveillance, satellites, and digital footprints, has she never been found? There's something about the Maura Murray case that stays with you. It's the silence, the stillness, the sense of something just missing. Her family never stopped looking, and neither is the public. And maybe, just maybe, someone, somewhere, knows something. Until then, Maura remains a girl frozen in time, a shadow on a winter road, a ghost in the snow. What do you think happened to Maura Murray? Did she run from something, or towards something we'll never understand? Could someone out there still hold a piece of the truth? Let us know what you believe down in the comments. If this story pulled you in, leave a like. It helps more people discover cases like this. And if you want more unsolved mysteries, disturbing disappearances, and chilling truths, subscribe. There's so much more to uncover.